Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be a computer kind of day because I have in front of me a list of a few makeup products that I consider completely useless and completely stupid, that I do not understand, that I probably will never really understand whatsoever, and that I kind of characterize as dumbass beauty products. So if you guys do not agree with any of my picks, if you guys find any of this offensive, please feel free to leave a civilized comment down below and I will respond. But if you get super offended and personally offended that I do not have the exact same opinions as you, then click out of this video because I don't think you're in for a very pleasant viewing experience. So the first thing that I just do not understand, Jade rollers. Jade rollers, I do not get it. I do not understand jade rollers. I truly do not. I fail to understand why people think jade rollers are a good investment in any way, shape, or form. The whole concept of a jade roller from my research seems to be depuffing. People like myself included have problems with puffiness in certain situations and at certain times, sometimes all the time, and there are so many different products on the market that are specifically meant to depuff, and there's so many tips and tricks you can use to depuff your face or to depuff certain areas of your face. And the latest trend, if you will, happens to be buying a jade roller to basically roll on certain parts of your face to depuff your face. I don't get that. I don't get buying a rock to depuff your face. Get an eye mask. Get like one of those under eye masks. I haven't tried them. I don't really picture myself trying them, but I feel like those work better than getting a jade roller to depuff your face. And a lot of people, this is a funny thing. This is funnier actually than the first point I made. A lot of people buy jade rollers for the bougie aspect, basically for the luxurious feeling of having a jade roller in your possession for display purposes. Sorry, but if you're like 16 or 17 years old and you're buying a jade roller to display and to depuff your face, I don't get it. I mean, sure, you use your pocket money, you use the money that you earned from your minimum wage job to buy a jade roller to depuff your face. That's your prerogative, that's your thing, but I don't understand it. I don't think I understand it at all. Plus, like, the idea of having like something like a jade roller, having like a very small jade roller that's not really going to do anything, that's probably going to like end up like being like clutter essentially. I'm someone that like I've tried to stop buying things that clutter up my life and my like living space, and the idea of having a jade roller seems like a mini nightmare because not only is it just like a gimmicky sounding product, but it also like, where do you put it? Like how do you pick, like, how do people come to your room and do people say, oh my gosh, that's a jade roller, you're so high class? But clearly I'm classless, so I wouldn't know. But like, do people come into your room and be like, oh my gosh, that's a jade roller, you're so classy, you're so hip, oh my gosh, OMG, like Gucci, that's so fab, that's so fresh. I'm sorry. I don't understand it. Okay, so yeah, that was like a long, how long have I been talking about the jade roller? A while. I've been talking about it for a while. Let's get on to the next thing, priming sprays. Now I feel like a lot of you might disagree with me because like there's like this great like and growing obsession with priming sprays. People love their priming sprays. I get the idea of a primer. I don't really like primers on myself. I haven't really found one that I liked. I get the idea of having a primer if you like a primer, but like a priming spray that you put on your face before you put on the makeup, like, unless it has like certain, unless it has certain ingredients in it that are known to prolong the wear of makeup, I don't get it, because you're literally spraying liquid on your face before makeup application and just spending money on that liquid. Like, I want to be that makeup or that skincare brand that's basically putting water in a bottle and selling it to people for like $20. I want to be part of that. I want to get money from that. I probably won't. If I ever, like, you guys know that if I ever come out with like any kind of brand or any kind of line, probably won't, but if I ever do, I won't do that to you. I like you guys too much to do that to anybody, but like, I like that marketing. I respect that marketing from the brand's perspective, but from the consumer's perspective, anyone that buys like a priming spray that doesn't like specifically have like the ingredients that you need to like prolong makeup, or doesn't really do anything like technically, or like a cleansing spray. Who needs a cleansing spray? That's my question. Like, if you need a cleansing spray, if you feel like you do, that's good. But like, my opinion, who needs a who needs a cleansing spray? Who needs a cleansing spray? Because when you spray a cleansing spray on your face, you're not cleansing anything. Unless you're like putting like, I don't know, like antibacterial, like hand sanitizer spraying on your face. I feel like that's very bad for your skin. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But just wash your face, honey. Just wash your face. Wash your face with a cleanser, moisturize, that's your cleansing spray. That's your cleansing spray, because when you're cleansing your face with a cleansing spray, you're basically spraying stuff on your face in addition to the gunk that you probably already have on your face. So therefore, you have just dropped, I don't know, $20 to $30, sometimes even more, on a cleansing spray to cleanse your face, when really you should be cleansing your face the good old-fashioned way by simply washing your face in the morning, moisturizing, and then putting makeup on. It is that simple, my friends. It is not that deep. It is that simple. I get setting sprays. Setting sprays actually work. I know that. But cleansing sprays and priming sprays, like, it's kind of like iffy for me, but there's so many priming sprays that I see on the internet that just don't really do anything, in my personal opinion. I don't really see any kind of benefit from them, and it seems that the people that are using priming sprays don't really see it either. They just put it on for the cooling effect before makeup, which doesn't make any sense to me. It's just an extra step, and I don't get it. I don't get it. This is a little bit specific, but like different colors of makeup sponges, particularly beauty blenders, because I feel like Beauty Blender really promotes like their different colors of Beauty Blender. They have blue ones, they have red ones, they have like a marbleized effect. They have like all these different types of designs for beauty blenders, and they always hype the different colors up, and it's like, it's not that deep. It is really not that deep. I don't like the pink beauty blender because I don't like a pink sponge. I use, like, when I was using beauty blenders, or like whenever I feel the need to use a sponge, I use a black sponge. I bought a black sponge and I like using it every now and then because it's a black sponge, and my favorite color is black, by the way. I like myself a black, like, sponge. Okay, like, just because I feel like it's not like cutesy in any way. It's not too like I just like a simple, like, plus like pretty much everything I wear is like dark in tonality, so I like having that black sponge. But whenever I see like these $20 sponges being promoted in different colors, I just don't get it. If you want to spend your money on that, that is absolutely fine. But in the end, I don't really see how they're that different. Like, I see people talking about like how one color is better than the other color, but it's like, how and why? And why is the company doing that? That's my question. Like, I don't get like the hype around the different colors of sponges. No one is going to see that unless you have a beauty channel. And if you have a beauty channel, no one would, like, okay, I'm gonna try to not offend anybody, but like, from my perspective, no one that I know will devote like 100% of their energy, like just being obsessed over the different colors of the beauty blender when you have like so many different fun aspects of makeup that you could basically be looking at, you know. If you do that, that's okay. But like, yeah, it's just different colors. It's like having, essentially, I'm gonna compare it to a water bottle. It's essentially like having your like plain water bottle or your thermos, and then the thermos company is trying to sell you like the thermos in different colors for the same price for no apparent reason except to market it themselves. Does that make any sense? Think about the idea of taking a sponge, buying one sponge, and then like compelling yourself to buy the different colors of the same sponge. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense in my mind. It just doesn't. The next thing, Instagram/Snapchat face masks. Now, I know that that's a little bit weird, but I'm talking about like brands like GLAMGLOW and Too Faced that promote like the idea of having like a blue face mask, a silver, a gold, a glitter face masks, like face masks that, to be honest, have little to no effect on your face. And most of the people that buy these face masks tend to buy them simply, well, or partly because they want to put the face mask picture on Instagram stories, on Snapchat, or like in a photo. Just the idea of a glitter mask absolutely scares me. Like, how is that good for your skin? A glitter mask, like how is that in any way, shape, or form good for your skin? How does that look good? I don't get it. I don't understand. I have my masks and they're not that great looking, but they work so much better. And it's interesting because like they literally get little to no promotion whatsoever on the internet, especially when you compare the traditional kinds of face masks to the face masks that you see online, the blue ones and the sparkly ones and all that. Like I don't understand how that serves like any purpose except for clout, the bougie aspect, if you will. And I have never tried those kinds of masks, so it's not that I'm trying to downplay the effect of the masks, but like I'm just giving you guys my perspective. Then the last thing that I want to talk about, blush, highlight, and bronzer in one pan. So I'm gonna put some like screenshots up on the screen so you can see what I mean. Basically, when you have like one pan of product and then you have like a cool-ish design, and then you have like the blush, the bronzer, and the highlight in one pan. And I'm talking specifically about the pans in which you literally can't get to the products separately. You have to use them together. So essentially you're taking a brush and you're swirling the product together, and you're basically putting a combination of blush, bronzer, and highlight on your face, which is okay if you want to do that, but I don't get the hype, or I don't get the idea that marketing a product that is like so that, but yeah, I don't get the idea of like having or buying something that is clearly meant as a marketing ploy for the company to generate more profit. But yes, what I don't get is having a makeup product like that in general, because it's like, how do you use it, and how do you make it look good, and what's the harm in simply buying the product separately? So yes, that is the end of this video. Oh my gosh, I feel like that was like a super powerful roast in my personal opinion. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and have some lunch right now because I am starving and I have to go to work soon. But thank you so much for watching. Of course, I don't think that any of you, if you buy any of these products or if you like any of these types of products, are terrible. I don't think that that reflects on anyone's character if anyone buys these products, but I personally have been seeing so many people buy these products and I just don't understand. So I just figured it might be a good video concept to sort of like roast some of these products just for kicks and giggles. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.